Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Rosa here of Splat Communications and Simplified Strategic Solutions. This is part 4 of the series. Provinces with names starting with letter N to R. In case you missed part 1 to 3, you may find them in the Kalye Survey playlist of the channel. Links are also available in the description of this video. Thank you. Before we start, we'd like to make a few requests. First, kindly subscribe to the channel if you have not done so yet. Second, please do not skip ads as this helps us remain independent. We'd like to reiterate that for those who say that the results are fake, we challenge you to undertake the tabulation yourself. The data we present are available anytime from the uncut videos from end to end on all the channels and vlogs. Sometimes, it's really difficult to accept realities. It is easier to judge and condemn. Having a different opinion or disliking the results do not give you the authority to demean anyone. Have you not realized that by now? If you profess superior intelligence over the others because of your political beliefs, then you should realize that this sanctimonious attitude is the reason why you and your candidate has failed miserably in voter conversion. That is precisely the reason why your chosen candidate is a laggard. Thank you. The results are from our Kalye Survey Summary as of March 24, 2022 with 135,406 respondents nationwide. Let us now look at the results for the National Capital Region or NCR. Undecided is 9%. In descending order, former Senator Ferdinand Marcos Jr. leads all presidential aspirants for NCR with 68% preference share. He is followed by Manila Mayor Isko Domagoso with 9.5%. Third is VP Leni Robredo with 7.1% preference share. She is followed in fourth place by Senator Manny Pacquiao with 3.7%. Next is Senator Ping Lacson with 2.7% preference share for the National Capital Region. Moving over to the results of Negros Occidental, in descending order, former Senator Ferdinand Marcos Jr. leads all presidential aspirants with 36% preference share. He is followed in second place by VP Leni Robredo with 25.4%. Senator Manny Pacquiao is third with 23.8% preference share. Manila Mayor Isko Domagoso is fourth with 11.6%. Next is Senator Ping Lacson with 2.6% preference share for the province of Negros Occidental. Let us now look at the results from Northern Samar. Undecided is 22.4%. In descending order, former Senator Ferdinand Marcos Jr. leads all presidential aspirants with 41.4% preference share. He is followed by VP Leni Robredo with 14.4%. Third is Senator Manny Pacquiao with 11.9% preference share. He is followed by Manila Mayor Isko Domagoso with 7%. Next is Senator Ping Lacson with 2.5% preference share for the province of Samar. Let's now look at the results from the province of Nueva Ecija. Undecided is 6%. In descending order, former Senator Ferdinand Marcos Jr. leads all presidential candidates with 76.9% preference shares. Senator Manny Pacquiao and VP Leni Robredo have identical 4.9% and are statistically tied with Manila Mayor Isko Domagoso with 4.3%. Next is Senator Ping Lacson with 3% preference share for the province of Nueva Ecija. Let's move over to the results of the province of Nueva Vizcaya. Undecided is 5.3%. In descending order, former Senator Ferdinand Marcos Jr. leads all other presidential candidates with 84.2%. He is followed by VP Leni Robredo with 5.09%. Senator Manny Pacquiao is third with 2.25% preference share. Manila Mayor Isko Dumeaso and Senator Ping Lacson are statistically tied for 4th and 5th places with identical 1.1% preference share for the province of Nueva Vizcaya. Let us now look at the results from the province of Mindoro Occidental. In descending order, former Senator Ferdinand Marcos Jr. leads all presidential aspirants with 87.6%. He is followed by Manila Mayor Isko Dumeaso in second with 5.2%. VP Leni Robredo is third with 3.1% preference share. Senators Manny Pacquiao and Ping Lacson are statistically tied for 4th and 5th places with identical 2.1% preference share for the province of Mindoro. Let us now look at the results from Mindoro Oriental. Undecided is 16.8%. In descending order, former Senator Ferdinand Marcos Jr. leads all presidential candidates with 42% preference share. He is followed by VP Leni Robredo with 18%. Manila Mayor Isko Dumeaso is third with 10.2% preference share. Senator Manny Pacquiao is fourth with 7.9%. Next is Senator Ping Lacson with 5.2% preference share from the province of Mindoro Oriental. Moving over to the results from the province of Palawan. Undecided is relatively high at 32.5%. In descending order, former Senator Ferdinand Marcos Jr. leads all presidential aspirants with 33.5% preference share. He is followed by Senator Manny Pacquiao with 15.1%. Third is Manila Mayor Isko Dumeaso with 9.1% preference shares. VP Leni Robredo is fourth with 7.7% preference share. She is followed by Senator Ping Lacson with 2.1% preference share for the province of Palawan. Let us now look at the results from the province of Pampanga. Undecided is 2.8%. In descending order, former Senator Ferdinand Marcos Jr. leads all presidential candidates with 74.1% preference shares. Manila Mayor Isko Dumeaso and VP Leni Robredo are statistically tied for second and third with 8.7% and 8% preference shares. Senator Manny is fourth with 4.4%. He is followed by Senator Ping Lacson with 1.9% preference share for the province of Pampanga. Let us now look at the results from the province of Pangasinan. Undecided is 3.6%. In descending order, former Senator Ferdinand Marcos Jr. leads all presidential aspirants with 82.6% preference share. Manila Mayor Isko Dumeaso and VP Leni Robredo are statistically tied for second and third places with 5% and 4.4% preference shares, respectively. Senator Manny Pacquiao is fourth with 2.8%. He is followed by Senator Ping Lacson with 1.5% preference share for the province of Pangasinan. Let us now look at the results from the province of Quezon. Undecided is relatively high at 29.7%. In descending order, former Senator Ferdinand Marcos Jr. leads all presidential aspirants with 43% preference share. He is followed by VP Leni Robredo in second with 12.5%. Manila Mayor Isko Domigoso is third with 9.2% preference shares. Senators Manny Pacquiao and Ping Lacson are statistically tied for 4th and 5th spots with 2.9 and 2.8% preference shares respectively for the province of Quezon. Let us now look at the results for the province of Quirino. Undecided is relatively high at 27.9%. In descending order, former Senator Ferdinand Marcos Jr. leads all presidential aspirants with 62.8% preference shares. Senator Ping Lacson and Manila Mayor Isko Domigoso are statistically tied for second and third place with 3.3 and 3% preference share respectively. Senator Manny Pacquiao and VP Leni Robredo are statistically tied for 4th and 5th places with 1.9 and 1.2% preference shares respectively for the province of Quirino. Moving over to the results from the province of Rizal, undecided is 10.6%. In descending order, former Senator Ferdinand Marcos Jr. leads all presidential candidates with 63.6%. He is followed by Manila Mayor Isko Domigoso with 9.9%. VP Leni Robredo is third with 8.3%. Senator Manny Pacquiao is fourth with 4.5% preference share. He is followed by Senator Ping Lacson with 3.2% preference share for the province of Rizal. Let us now look at the results from the province of Romblon. Former Senator Ferdinand Marcos Jr. leads all presidential candidates with 37% preference share. He is followed by Senator Manny Pacquiao with 24%. At third is Manila Mayor Isko Domigoso with 21% preference share. VP Leni Robredo is in fourth place with 12%. She is followed by Senator Ping Lacson with 6% preference share for the province of Romblon. Before we go to the highlight, the summary of this episode 4, we would like to welcome the new subscribers in this growing community. Thank you for your support. Shout out to all loyal subscribers. Thank you for the continued trust and confidence. Thank you. For the summary of episode 4, provinces whose names start with the letter N to R. There are a total of 14 provinces in this episode. Awaiting result for 1, Negros Oriental. Former Senator Ferdinand Marcos Jr. ranked first in all of these provinces. In half of these 14 provinces or 7 provinces, he garnered majority preference shares. In the other 7 provinces, his lead over the second-ranked presidential candidates are still very comfortable. The 4 other presidential aspirants, Manila Mayor Isko Domigoso, VP Leni Robredo, and Senators Ping Lacson and Manny Pacquiao only rank 2nd to 4th interchangeably in this episode. Their preference shares showed inconsistency. We have reached the end of episode 4. What can you say? Kindly share your thoughts in the comment portion. We encourage healthy discourse in the comment section. Just be mindful of the words you choose as this is a direct reflection of you as a person. Please join us for episode 5, Provinces S to Z. In behalf of my partner Wina and the entire Splat Communications and Simplified Strategic Solutions team, thank you. Till next time. Stay safe. Rosa out. Bye.